All right, in three, two, one. Welcome. What's poppin'? Drop a what's up in the chat. This is the B.M.O.R.E podcast. My name is Kelsey. These are my co-hosts. Brooklyn, introduce yourself.
How's everyone doing? My name is Brooklyn, like Kelsey said, and I will be hosting today's podcast.
All right, my co-hosts. Are you guys thriving or surviving?
Right now, I am thriving, I am feeling good, and I am doing good.
That is beautiful. I want everybody in the chat to tell me if you guys are surviving or thriving. Myself, I am thriving. I am doing perfect in school. My grades are good. And now let us get into it. All right. Welcome to the Be More podcast. Today's episode is called Growing Up to Be More. We got Baltimore rapper slash activist Easy Jackson who will be performing for us. We also have some interview questions for you. You aren't going to want to miss this. Every week, our Lights On segment spotlight a talented youth from Baltimore City. Today, our Lights On segment will feature L.E.B, the artist. Can everybody give her a hello in the chat?
Hello, what's up, y'all? How y'all feeling? How you doing?
Feeling good.
Questions will be about Easy Jackson himself. And finally, we are always going to have our dusk to dawn moments. So stay tuned. See who we're going to tell you about today. All right. Me and my co-hosts are going to tell about some of our experience of growing up in Baltimore. I will tell you guys that growing up in Baltimore is not hard. It is a very beautiful home, but also know that you have to push through if you want to be successful, and that people are always going to be there for you, and that you are loved no matter what you think. And I will throw this to you, my co-host, Miss Brooklyn Butlers. Tell them how you feel about growing up in Baltimore.
Okay, I would like to add that growing up in Baltimore, it can be hard. There are some struggles, but it's also like a place where like it's special to me. Baltimore is special to me, but it also can be frightening growing up in Baltimore. You got to worry about getting home safe at night and whether like it just like it can go either way, but you just got to keep your head up and just make sure you're going to be all right.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Thank you so much. All right, let's go on to our lights on moment. Miss L.E.B, the artist. We have a few questions for you, if that is all right.
Yes, it's fine. Ask me. Go ahead.
All right. When did you first start with music?
I've always loved music, like since I was like little. But I probably started like wanting to do music, like probably when I was like 10 years old when I started making songs. Like I started making like birthday songs and like little, songs from like my sisters and stuff. That's probably when, when I was 10.
What inspires you to keep going?
What inspires me to keep going is just that I have this dream, and I've always wanted to be famous. And people used to ask me like, what you want to be famous for? And it's just like, it's bigger than what for. I just want to be somebody different than the rest. Like I've always wanted to be a singer, a rapper, a dancer, an actor. I've always wanted to be in the entertainment industry. So yeah, that's what pushes me. That's my dream. That's what I want to become when I get older.
All right, thank you. And my last question for you is, any roadblocks in your journey that you've had to overcome?
Yeah, probably like, putting myself out there, making myself bigger than what I am. That's probably the hardest part. Like getting your name out there, getting you in certain positions where you can become bigger. That's probably the hardest thing.
And if it's not too much to ask, can you share a performance with us, please?
Yes, I definitely can. This is a song that is not very finished, but it's coming along. It goes like, I ain't met nobody bigger than me, slicker than me. Rap quick, quicker than me. I murder the beat, I put him to sleep. Walking like a dog on a leash, you're feeling the heat. Shorty, there's a goddess in me. Straight from the dome on your phone. Yeah, I know you watching me. Got so many fans that they be clocking me. Hey, all up in the page front and the stage following me like a wind start a rage. I'm roaring like a lion, I be coming out the cage. Yes.
Amazing. I am
Thank you.
speechless.
Thank you.
Now, can you finish this
Thank you.
sentence for me?
Yes.
Baltimore is.
Baltimore is Baltimore is different. It's different. It's really different than a lot of other places. Yes. It's unique. Baltimore is unique.
Lovely. Thank you so much.
Yeah. You're welcome.
All right. Now we're going to move on to our Baltimore artist spotlight featuring a performance and interview with Mr. Easy Jackson. Easy Jackson is a MC, journalist, and an activist as the frontman of a band Soul Cannon, as well as a solo artist. He has toured the U.S. and released 6 projects independently. He is also the host of a lineup runs B.M.O.R.E, Beat Up, Beat Club, and a frequent collaborator with the Baltimore Boom Bap site. Easy has shared the stage with many international, nationally known artists, opening for Most Def, J Electronical, Beanie Siegel, KRS-One, The Wallers, Redmen, and Method Man, The Roots, and more. Welcome, Easy. How are you feeling today?
Feeling pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. Thank you for asking.
Thanks for having me.
All right. We're going to start with a performance, and then I have some questions for you whenever you're ready. You can take it away.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna do a joint called "Unapologetically Black." Uh, can y'all hear that? I'm gonna turn it down a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah. Unapologetically black, 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 black. All black with straps, all black with hats, all black to match, all black with facts, all black like that. Unapologetically. Shotgun hand on the pump like them white boys who voted for Donald Trump. The imagery you giving me and mine ain't fact though. Everything I ever knew to be the greatest was black though. From Malcolm to Satchmo, the city to back roads. My people made cuisine when they threw us them scraps though. Put me in schools with old books and no heat inside. My black teachers had us memorize and still I rise in the black national anthem. Young, black, and handsome. The best way to describe Miss Catherine grandson. Descendant of a beautiful hue that you can't bleach. Speak the language of them naughty head boys you can't reach. Lame if you think you killing my spirit, my ill intelligence. Shame that you just can't see it, blinded by privilege. This phrase head high, I'm ready for attack. Sleeping giant is woven ears, unapologetically black, 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 black. All black with facts, all black and match, all black my hat, all black with stats, all black with that. I'm unapologetically black. Yeah, that be life though. I'm trying to do my best to get it right though. I'm getting nervous when them blue and red lights go. Knowing that the stop could be the ending of my night floor. Maybe this the stop that'll end my life, yo. Is he just an officer or he feel psycho? I don't know, so I got my hands on the wheel, no schoolboy and ASAP. They hated on my skin since way back. I hate that. You hate facts, so you watch Fox News, the police, the real mafia. Money high clues, I'm confused why you call me American. You focus your attention on the places I never been. I grew up in war zones. Black and Hispanic, I found peace in the mosque, but the world made me a manic, satanic images planted in conspicuous places, white faces. I don't know who with me and who racist, so tell me really what it is, homie. Real in my DNA, I'm allergic to phony. Jealousy of brown skin made him raw, rape, and sodomize. I might intimidate you, but I will not apologize. Yeah, yeah, all black like that, all black with facts, all black strap, all black to match, all black my hat, all black like that. I'm unapologetically black, 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 all black like that, all black with facts, all black to match, all black my cat, all black my hat, all black to match. I'm unapologetically black, black. Yeah.
That was amazing. Thank you so much, everybody. Give him an amazing in the chat. I saw the love he was getting. Thank you so much. All
Thanks,
right,
y'all.
are you ready for your questions?
Okay.
All right. What was your favorite song you have written so far?
My favorite song I've written so far. I don't know if I've written it yet.
Not yet.
Yeah, not yet. I like a lot of
Right.
stuff, but I don't know if I've written my favorite song yet.
Who or what inspired you to become a songwriter slash activist?
Oh, probably my mother. She was an activist and a poet. Um,
Amazing.
yeah.
All right. What do you see in your future ahead of you?
Um, success and playing a role in careers of younger artists from Baltimore, helping them to, grow and learn their craft and, providing opportunities for them to do shows and record and stuff like that. And, just to help younger artists, you know, learn what I learned on the way. That's really what I see for my future. Everything else is just icing on the cake.
All right. Thank you. All right. If you weren't a rapper slash activist, what would you be doing instead?
Um, I don't know. It's a lot of different answers. I know I wanted to be a teacher, but also I think that I might have been like a lawyer, but a lawyer that like fight, like a civil rights lawyer or a labor union lawyer.
All right. What is it like touring in the USA? Well, the US.
Oh, it's fun. Because like if you like you grow up somewhere sometimes and you forget that there's like a whole big country out there. And so just to see different cities and different cultures and eat different food right here in our own country, sometimes I think it's taken for granted. And I don't think people realize that there's so much culture just right here in the US.
Right. Of all the people you've opened for, who is your favorite?
Um, I'd say a cross between maybe Redman and Method Man and Most Def.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
All right.
Redman and Method Man, they bring like a lot of energy, and they old dudes. They like 45 years old, and they just be like they just go in. So it's inspiring because it lets you know like age is not like age is not really a factor when you really love something and you're good at it. Like they're in their show is just like super high energy. And I opened for them in Virginia, which was dope because me and the other guys that I was with, we got to represent Baltimore in another city and see one of our favorite acts. So I think that was my favorite.
All right. Has Baltimore affected your success?
I think yeah, definitely in a good way. But also Baltimore just influences my whole everything I do. So, you know what I mean? And, like my music, my inspiration, everything just comes from life here. So I love the people here. I like what y'all said earlier, that like there are people here who love you because a lot of times Baltimore gets a rep for the haters and the crabs in the barrel, but I've found a lot of love here. You know what I mean? I think, if you put it out there, you get it back. So, and if you ignore the hate and the negativity, then it's not really in your life as much.
Amazing. All right. What was the hardest thing that you've had to push through so far?
Death is the hardest thing. One of the things you have to kind of deal with, not only coming from Baltimore already, but just living life in general. And then you add on top of that this year with COVID-19, um, just dealing with people dying, I think is a hard thing for me.
All right. This is the last question, and then I want you to answer this statement. This is the last question. What is the name of your new record label?
It's called Epic Fam.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
That
Epic
is
Fam. Yeah,
All right.
and it is a collective of a lot of dope artists from Baltimore. Actually, Gino is one of our producers, writers, and artists in the collective, and we've been having a good time. But yeah, Epic Fam, that's the label.
All right, great. And I want you to finish this statement for me. Baltimore is.
Baltimore is a city like nowhere you've ever been.
Thank you so much. That was such a lovely interview with Mr. Easy Jackson.
Thanks, y'all.
Thank you for your time.
Thank
All
y'all
right,
so much. Keep up the great work.
right, you too. Now let us move on to my co-host, Miss Brooklyn Butlers, with her Dust to Dawn moment. Take it away, Miss Brooklyn Butlers.
Okay, so how's everyone doing today?
Good.
Doing great.
Nice to hear it. Okay, so for today's Dust to Dawn moment, I will be telling you guys about one of our Baltimore stars, Monaique. Monaique, by the name of Monaique Angela Hicks, named Monaique Imes, born December 11, 1967 in Woodlawn, Maryland, American actress, stand-up comedian, and talk show host known for her body humor and dramatic gravitas. Monaique, the youngest of four children, was raised in Baltimore County and graduated from Milford Mill High School. Before she was an actress, Monaique worked as a customer service representative at the phone company MCI in Hunt Valley, Maryland. She got her start in comedy at a downtown Baltimore Comedy Factory outlet when her brother Steve dared her to perform at one of the open mic nights. Now, this is when her career starts to blast off. She hosted the 2003 and 2004 BET Awards and appeared as its host again in 2007 BET Awards. She received positive responses in July 2004 with her opening performance of Beyonce's single Crazy in Love. Also, in 2007, she performed Beyonce's Deja Vu. Monaique had a lot of numbers of supporting roles in film. She appeared in 2008 comedy film Welcome Home Roscoe Jenkins with Martin Lawrence. However, Monaique's career life wasn't perfect. Monaique's blacklisting drama in 2009 took a hit on her career, and with her outgoing discrimination lawsuit with Netflix, where she turned down a Netflix deal for pay inequity, it would appear Monaique's career is destined for Hollywood graveyard. But that's not the case. Monaique is making steady headway on her lawsuit because America is a far different place for Black people than it was in 2009. If there's one thing I like to say about Monaique, it is that she never settles for anything less. If only people would understand how important it is for Black women to stand their ground. Every time Monaique fights for her worth, it evidences America's negligence toward Black female power.
Why, thank you, Miss Brooklyn Butler. That was beautiful. Can everyone give her a good job in the chat? And now let us move on to Mr. Rob Levine. Now we have the founder of Beyond the Natural, Rob Levine. Rob is a native of Baltimore, a husband, a father, a musician, songwriter, and a producer. Thank you for joining us today, Mr. Rob. How are you?
I'm doing great. Nice to join you all. Kelsey, you're doing a phenomenal job. Brooklyn as well. Y'all doing a great job. I'm glad to be here.
Thank you. All right. And we have you here. Is it okay if we can ask you some questions?
Sure, absolutely.
All right. What made you start Beyond the Natural Foundation?
It's always been a passion of mine to create something that would live and have a legacy of its own long after I'm gone. And I wanted it to I wanted to always be able to give back my life experience to my city that I love. And, music has always been that place of solitude, has been a place of refuge, a place that I can always find happiness and strength. So I feel like, and I felt like being able to offer this on a bigger level to, youth and helping them develop and find out discover who they are and realize their dreams and even their potential. That's something that I wanted to do. So that is why Beyond the Natural was born. And, here we are today, doing some amazing things.
That warmed my heart. That was a lovely statement. Thank you
Thank you.
so much.
Thank
All
you.
right, let's move on to your second question. What is special about Baltimore to you?
Baltimore is everything. Just, for as much as it has the tension, the adversity, the difficulties, it has promise, it has potential, it has resources, it has beautiful people, great leaders. So I've always chose to look at the positive aspect of where I'm from, and and allow that to cultivate me and shape who I am. So Baltimore is everything to me. I don't care where I go on the planet, and I've been around a lot of places. Baltimore, it's no place like Baltimore. It's very unique. It has rich history, and the culture is real. You can't get crabs like you can get crabs in Baltimore. You know what I mean? And like it's people, worldwide that know this. They know, a lot about our history, a lot about our culture. So, Baltimore is definitely something to be proud of. And that's something I always like to impress upon, youth in our city is like, don't underestimate, the concrete that you walk on. Like this is a beautiful place.
All right, thank you so much. Who are your favorite musicians?
Oh wow, man, that's a really tough question because I'm inspired by so many different um, influences, genres, people. So I'll just give you like the two biggest musical influences, on my life would be um, a R&B legendary group by the name of Earth, Wind, and Fire. Um, and I would say one of the most phenomenal artists of our time, the legendary Stevie Wonder. Their music literally is what inspired me to say, I don't know everything about music, but that's definitely something that I want to be a part of.
All right, thank you so much. All right, do you have any advice to the youth who want to start to do music but don't know how to get started?
Absolutely. Tons of advice. The first thing I would advise youth on is, you know, love what you're doing. Have a start with a pure motive, have a clear why as to, this music thing, because you can't be in music for the success, the money, the fame, the notoriety, celebrity, all that stuff. Music is a gift. It's one of the most universal, connective things in our existence. So, be very clear on, why you want to even pursue a career in music, and then I would say really take pride in working on your craft. Spend time, develop, watch, learn, be a student of this thing, learn your music history, because you got to understand the shoulders that you're standing on by virtue of the influences of, the art, knowing who's influenced the artist that you like. This will only help you as begin to discover your voice and your pursuits as a musician or singer or whatever. So that's I would say that's the biggest thing that would create a firm foundation, so that as you start this journey, regardless of what comes your way, because there will be a lot of adversity. There's going to be people that like your stuff. It's going to be people that think your stuff is just not good. But if you're clear about why you're doing what you're doing and who you are and what your goals are, then, you know, you'll be able to stick with it. And yeah, so I think that's a key thing for young people, and not just all aspiring artists, to always keep in the forefront of their mind.
Alrighty, thank you so much. And we want to end off with finish this statement.
Okay, the statement is Baltimore is.
Okay, great. Baltimore is, I would say Baltimore is home. So, you know, home may sound like it's simple, but home is a place where you find rest. It's a place where you have identity. It's a place where you are cultivated. It's a place where you always know that, you know, you can consistently find the things that have shaped who you are. So Baltimore is home, and it can be home for many people. Just understand that it's a beautiful place. Look at it for its beauty, and not for what people say that, you know, they always have something negative to say. So Baltimore's home.
Okay, wonderful. Okay, so next we will be doing our trivia question. The question is, wait, first, okay. To the person who answered this question correctly will win a $50 prize.
The trivia question is,
Oh, I know the answer.
what is the name of the foundation that Mr. Rob founded that produces this podcast? Put your answer in the chat. Oh, the rules are you have to have your answer in chat. Only students are allowed to play.
We got someone on the Twitch stream who got it right off the bat.
Amazing. Okay, tell them to put their Cash App in the chat. All right, let's move into our closing statement. That is the end of our show for today. Thank you to our guests and everyone who is watching at home. Stay tuned for more episodes of the B.M.O.R.E podcast. Follow us on our Twitch and stay updated for future episodes. Check the link on the screen. Miss Brooklyn Butlers, may you finish this statement today. Baltimore is.
Baltimore is magnificent and historical.
Thank you so much. All right, if you're surviving, you are one podcast away from thriving. So stay tuned. We might give you something that you need to get from dusk to dawn. Thank you everybody for coming. We really appreciate it.
Well, I just want to say, great job, team. Brooklyn, Kelsey, you guys did a phenomenal job. L.E.B, you killed it. I'm so proud.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. L.E.B is a program alumni. She's been a part of our program as a student at Edmondson, and you know, she actually contributed to one of our hottest songs in Beyond the Natural History.
Group chat. Yeah. Group chat. Yeah.
Shout outs to her. Shout outs to Easy for coming through, representing, killing it on the rhyme, and he has an amazing movement that he's a part of. Him and Gino, B.M.O.R.E Epic Fam. I had a chance to attend the showcase that they did, and it was dope. I mean, I was truly inspired by the whole energy of what's going on there. So big ups to Easy, keep doing big things. To the whole squad, Camille, Gino, Kevin, we got Yusha on here. We got Jamar in the building. I thought I heard Jamar. And just everybody, Mikey, everybody, Tyreek, the whole squad, man. I'm super excited, man. You guys killed it. So let's keep moving. Invite people, you know, share the social media at BTN_foundation. We try and get more people up in here just to see the amazing things that you guys are doing. This was dope. I'm speechless, so I'm